welcome back to Life Cues Week 7, I believe it is. First, let me apologize for putting this video up so late. I haven't been feeling that great. I'm not sure if some of you are aware that I have chronic nerve pain, and sometimes if I get kind of an attack, it can last up to 3 days. So I'm just coming to the end of it. Yippee yippee. And I want to thank all of you for all of your really kind, uplifting comments. You are so sweet. You have no idea how much that makes me feel better. And so I hope you forgive me for being a little bit late. I just wanted to show you another thing too. I was watching another amazing mixed media artist on YouTube, and she had bound one of her journals with fabric. So I took out my little piece of hemp cord that was actually digging into my cards, and my mother just gave me this vintage tea towel from my great Aunt Dorothy, who lived to be 101. She gave me about 6 of them, and so rather than just stuff it in a drawer somewhere, I wanted it close by me. So I made strips, and can you see this really neat vintage lady? It is so awesome. And I recreated, I'll put the other lady's name, her link, right down below here. She's just awesome, and you have to check her out. And then I alternated it with an old nightie that literally fell apart while I was wearing it. I wore this mostly during my healing from my spinal surgery. It's my most favorite nightie in the whole wide world. I don't want to throw it away, but I cannot be seen in it again, even by myself. It's that bad. So I decided to use it as the binding too, and it just makes the pages turn so much better and with so much more space and freedom, because I'm sure this book is going to get pretty chunky when all is said and done. So I didn't finish all the pages yet, but I just wanted to give you an idea of another way of binding your art journals. So now the prompt for this week is, what is your guilty pleasure? For example, what is something that you know that you do when you should be doing something else, but it doesn't really matter because you're still going to do it anyway? Like eating chocolate, that's one of mine. Watching TV, I don't feel the least bit guilty. I love TV. It's a distraction, especially when you feel crappy. So I don't feel guilty at all about watching all my shows and PVRing them or TiVoing them for the Americans out there. And so those are a couple of my guilty pleasures. I know I should be doing something else, but who cares? So that's what I'd like you to art journal today. So let's get started. So hi everyone, here is my finished page. And my guilty pleasure is staying in my pajamas. I'll just read you my journaling really quick. It says, my guilty pleasure, bar none, is staying in my PJs all day long. When most people get excited to go shopping for the latest outfits, I can be found in the pajama section. My ideal day would be to wake up, enjoy a cup of coffee, then a wide variety of herbal teas throughout the day. Take a warm bath and then change into another pair of pajamas. I know I should get dressed, but if I have nowhere to go that day, why? So on this page, I started off the background with gesso, and then you probably saw me using some black gesso in the back to frame the picture. First I drew the face, and then I used watercolor crayons to blend in the color. That's supposed to be me. And then I took what's called liquid, let me grab it here. It's called drawing gum or liquid masking. It's kind of a liquid masking substance. So anything that you don't want to be disturbed or ruined, after you finish drawing it, you simply paint over it. Then you can do what you want, and then when it dries it just rolls off. It's really cool stuff. Then while I had the masking stuff done, I started playing with some just regular wax crayons, not watercolor ones. I used a pencil sharpener and put the shavings on there and took like a little quilting iron and ironed out the wax to kind of create that sort of batik-y look in the background. And then I took some printed paper and made my nightie, and then I used Marvy Ushitis puffy pens. I love them. These look like little cotton balls, but they're kind of hard, and it's so much fun to play with. And then I added stickles all around the frame, and then I braided some yarn because this is what my hair looks like every night. I always put it in 2 braids, so if I don't get dressed, then pretty much that's what you're gonna see. And then I printed on the computer my journaling. I was going to write it in white pen, but it wouldn't. I think I got too much wax on the black gesso, so it wouldn't work. So that's it. That's my guilty pleasure, and I can't wait to see yours. And we'll see you next week, and hopefully it'll be on time.